gentlemen, to the Week 7 recap. I did not do well this week. I took a heavy L. I mean, Devontae Smith, 0.8 points. Deebo Samuel, 0. Christian Watson, 1 point. It was all bad. I definitely took the L. Paxton laid the wood, and every one of his players besides his defense scored in double digits. So, good week to Paxton. Bravo. Next, we had Rio and Eric, Jukebox Losers, and this was a very close matchup. If I remember correctly, though, someone said last week, I'm going to go on a run now. No, Eric put a stop to that. Even though Eric had 0 from Cortland Sutton, he got carried by Gibbs, who had 32 points, and Brock Bowers, who had 19. Rio had Breece Hall with 26, but he had the Ravens defense for 1 and Jamal Williams for 0.6. So, yeah. Next, we had Hail Murray, Russ against Hot Tua, Chris Przinski. And this was a pretty good matchup, I won't lie. Russ had Geno Smith with 20 points. Bigsby, who killed it in London. I don't know if anybody got up to watch that, but he killed it. A.J. Brown with 19 and Terry McLaurin with 15.8 and St. Brown with 25 points. Good week, Russ. Good week. And Chris had Derrick Henry with 25 points. He had the Bengals defense, which was a good defense, with 15 points. But it just wasn't enough. I mean, I'm sorry, Chris. You are going to be the one who makes the playoffs, and it's going to be scary because, honestly, Chris, you have a great team, and they keep showing out, but it's just like you just can't catch a break, man. Next, we had Ray Rice Haymakers against Rashid's Knees, and this was the matchup we're all excited for. We had the two number ones going against each other, and they did not disappoint, except for Mason had a tough time. Jalen Reed only had 3 points. Zay Flowers had 4 points. Even with that high-scoring game Baltimore put up. But I won't lie, JT got carried because his quarterback, CJ Stroud, got him 1.3 points. He had Marvin Harrison Jr. with 5.1 points. But damn, he had Bijan with 23, Kareem Hunt with 22. He had George Pickens with 22, Mark Andrews with 20. Commanders defense with 18, and Cameron Dicker with 21. I mean, shit, good week, JT, good week. And last but not least, we had the endangered species Wyatt against Kev. And Wyatt pulled out a dub here with Baker Mayfield leading the way with 30 points. And he had Josh Jacobs with 20 points, even though Kevin had Kenneth Walker with 23, DK Metcalf with 19. He took a 0 from Tank Dell, and his Jets defense had negative 5 points. So, let's look at the standings here. In first, we have JT at 6-1. Second, we have a tie between Paxton and Mason at 5-2. Tied for fourth, we have Kevin and Russ at 4-3. And then in sixth, we have me at 3-4. And everyone else on the bottom, we got Rio, Wyatt, Chris, and Eric and DAL. So, anything could happen. We got Paxton on a 4-game win streak. And we have Chris on a 2-week loss. But I'm telling you, Chris is going to make the playoffs. And he's going to be the dangerous one in the playoffs because he has a great team. And, gentlemen, we're not even halfway. We're not even halfway. So these standings, they don't matter. Anybody can come back. Anybody can do it. So, that's what we're looking at for the next week. So let's see here. Next week, we got Eric and I against each other. And then we have Russ against Rio. Russ is favored 57-43. And Eric is favored against me 52-48. We have Chris against Mason. Mason's favored 57%-43. And then we have Paxton against Wyatt. Paxton's favored 51-49%. And then we have JT against Kev. Ooh, it's going to be a good week. But JT's favored here 59%-41. So, good luck to everyone. And we will talk to you after week 8.